Greetings and salutations, friends. So, we're going to start a Let's Play of Sparkster for the Super Nintendo. This game is rather interesting. It's a little bit on this obscure side. It seems to be rather rare. I was actually trying to find information on Sparkster in particular because this does seem to be a series called Rocket Knight. For some reason they called this game Sparkster. I'm really not sure why. And when searching for information, I did notice that various sources tend to disagree with each other on names of certain characters and places and things like that. So basically I'll just give a brief synopsis using the information that I was able to verify through kind of correlation of what I was finding from various sources, because unfortunately I cannot find any kind of manual for this game. There's actually a PDF floating around online that I tried to use, but it doesn't work. Something wrong with it, so it's just kind of one of those games, I guess. There is actually a fair bit of information on the Rocket Knight series in general that seems pretty reliable. But at any rate, Sparkster seems to be a sequel from what I can tell. It chronicles the exploits of an opossum that's called a Rocket Knight. So he has a jetpack and a sword, and he can even shoot beams from his sword, kind of like Link from Legend of Zelda. The game itself handles a little bit like, I would say, maybe Pulseman or Sonic mixed with Mega Man kind of gameplay. It's in that kind of funny, hard to place sort of fuzzy realm of gameplay that Pulseman occupies. So if you're interested in that, you can check out my Pulseman playthrough. Shameless plug, insert here. But anyway, the story is about this guy named Sparkster. Everyone seems to be an opossum in this world, or a possum. I don't know exactly what their names are. You know, there's weird creatures that can hang from trees with their tails. We actually have them here in Pennsylvania. I've seen a few roaming around the city of all places. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so he has a rival named Axel Gear, who's basically an evil Rocket Knight. There's this bad guy whose name I'm not really sure of. I'm not going to give a name until maybe I see it in the game, who kidnaps a princess whose name, once again, I'm not too sure of. It may be Flora, using an airship of all things. And he seems to have a wolf army. Interestingly, like, I read the back of the box of Sparkster. That's one of the things I got to see. And the description was, like, really way off. Like, it said it was like an army of lizards. Well, it looks like it's all wolves, so I don't know what was up with that. I like reading the back of game boxes from this time period because the descriptions are always so strange. Even in our modern era, they're pretty strange, really. But, yeah, so Sparkster has to go save the princess. It's a pretty common plot line in games. It's interesting that they threw in a traitorous possum here who's working for wolves. That makes stirs things up a bit, I guess. But I do have a personal history of sorts with this game. I saw it in Nintendo Power many, many years ago, and it looked pretty damn good. And I couldn't remember the name of it for the life of me. And so that was a problem, because I wanted to play it in recent years. I never saw it like in a store or anything. So it must have been a generally rare game. But there is, I did stumble upon Rocket Knight on, I think, the Sega Genesis, which is another pretty good game. Same character, same series from what I can tell. And it reminded me of that, but it really confused me because, like, I was like, I don't think the name of this game is Rocket Knight, and it was a SNES game. So I didn't know what was going on there. And then someone on this channel here, I call him GGG, but he asked me to do the game. So I thought, Sparkster, now that rings a bell. And I checked it out, and lo and behold, it was a game I've been looking for all these years. So special thanks to GGG for asking me to do Sparkster, because I was actually thinking about it rather recently, hoping that I could figure out what game it was exactly. So not really a very interesting story, I suppose. And this is really kind of like another Dinosaurs for Hire almost. Like I had trouble finding information on that game and the series in general. And it was pretty interesting to dig around and find stuff out about it. So maybe I'll find more out about Sparkster and talk about that. This Let's Play, I'm going to kind of cut things short now because I know this video is a little long and I'm rambling. But this Let's Play will be played a lot like my Mega Man 4 and 5 Let's Plays, where I try to master the game, or at least get very good at it so that I'm not dying and stuff constantly through the playthrough. It will be very similar to that. I'm also going to do it stage by stage, but I'm not going to put it, I'm not going to upload it as like a Mega Mondays series. I'm just going to upload videos for this game as I complete them. So it should be very interesting. I will be playing on normal difficulty, however. There are multiple difficulties. I don't think I'm going to do hard, but I will do normal. Maybe someday I'll do hard mode as a challenge, but this game is a little bit, maybe not tough, but I could see the potential for it to get harder as we go on. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoy this Sparkster Let's Play. I'm looking forward to it, and I should have some episodes of it up very shortly. So until next time, good luck and happy gaming.